Hiya. Don't worry, I'm not what I expected me to be either. I turned 30 this past summer, and like a lot of kids, I wanted to grow up to be just like me dad, instead of whatever the fuck I've turned into. Hagrid via the way of Primark. I really did want to be just like me dad, but it turned out when my mum said he was the invisible man, that's not what she was talking about. But yeah, I turned 30 this past summer, and there's a famous quote about getting older, isn't there? A man who feels the same at 30 as he did at 20 has wasted 10 years of his life. And I do feel somewhat different being 30 these days. The main thing I feel now is tired. Like, I'm getting up in the morning and talking to my bed like this. I'm coming back. And I'm gonna finish you off. You know, some people say I've got like a wishful idea to be a comedian full time. If you're a dreamer, I'm like, you may say I'm a dreamer, but I honestly don't get that much sleep, mate. It's tough. Like, I expected that when I turned 30, someone would turn up with a book that told me how to be an adult. You know, instead of, I wouldn't be just living in my mum's spare bedroom playing Fortnite. Someone would knock round and I'd suddenly understand mortgages and pensions. I'd get a haircut and a job in an office. Understand why people enjoy cricket. And start going fishing on the weekends. But it just hasn't happened for me. And like, none of my mates understand it either. And I've got mates who've got kids, I'm sure. Yous are going through this at the minute. When my mate Brian had his little boy, I was like, what do you do with that? And he goes, wash it, feed it, and hope it doesn't die. I'm quite glad I haven't had kids, because yous have met me for a couple of minutes, you know, I'm quite warm and cuddly now. But if you saw me on the street walking down the road hand in hand with a kid, you'd probably be like, no, it's all right, it's okay. I just want to make sure he hasn't got a van. The first time I felt really, really old, though, was when my mate, his mate's in a bad patch with a woman at the minute, specifically Runcorn. And he's dragging us on nights out all the time, and nightclubs aren't for me, you know what I mean? What about me suggests I'm going to seduce you via the art of dance? You know, all I do is stand in the corner, my hair comes out here. I look like Harry Styles if he had a gland problem. My only role on a night out is to not get too pissed, so I'm the one that can phone the taxi. You know, I just end up standing in the corner watching the mayhem unfold. I'm like a nightclub David Attenborough. I get to see it all, man. These guys that are in nightclubs, you know, these fucking wall units. You think gym and hair gel constitutes a personality? I like the way you pointed at your mate there. You're the guy that hates tapas, aren't you? Oh, I'm sorry, mate. You're the racist. And you do have hair gel in as well? Only a little bit. You're not a total wall unit. Just a little bit of a racist. No, just a little bit of a knobhead then. No, but you get guys like this fella. And they're practically stalking girls around the club. Again, not him, just like him, if there's any lawyers in. I'm sorry, mate, I won't buy you a drink afterwards, but I'll say I will now to look nice. No, but I just end up at the bar and they come over and talk to me and they're like, oh, lad, why is it girls can always tell you just want to shag them? And I'm like, I don't know, mate, maybe it's the fact you spent 20 minutes staring at her without blinking. While blowing like this across the room. Might have tipped it off. You see these girls circling the mates, you know, like the wildebeest on the nature programme. Come, now, fuck off, get away. Whipping the hair extensions at them. Flashing the false nails like the Wolverine. Get behind me, Teresa, I'll fucking have him. Like every time one of these nights out, My mate has to go and try and pull the girl at the wall unit fancies. And like the other weekend, it got really, really bad. My mate's talking to this girl, and this fucking wall unit goes over. Hey, you, fuck off. She's going home with the big dog tonight. And I'm like, all right, I've got to get involved here. Rover, leave him alone. It's got nothing to do with you. And I'm like, listen, fat boy. And I'm like, yeah, I'm getting that pussy by any means necessary. And there's nothing you can do, nothing he can do, and there's nothing she can do to stop me. And I'm thinking, I'm sure there's at least one thing she can do. But anyway, I went, oh, there's nothing I can do to stop you, mate? Nothing. So why don't you just fuck off? And I went, I'm not going to fuck off. But I did sit on him. You know, let's see how long the gym strength can hold up before the ambulance arrives. See if you can deadlift 400 pounds when you're running out of oxygen. It turns out he can, and it only caused mild brain damage. End up rolling into my mum's about 6 o'clock in the morning. Where have you been? On a night out. What have you been up to? I said, I sat on someone's face. I don't need to know about your sordid exploits, Michael. I said, it's fine. Nothing bad happened. Please let me off with a caution. Anyway, I've been Mike Carter. Thanks very much, guys. I'll see you soon.